Hey you guys, it's me Bryce and I'm back with another video, so go ahead and cue the applause. You already know this story has to involve a boy. One night, my good friend Simeon invited me to his home for like a little kickback, like a little get together. All of my good friends were there. We were all kicked back. We were all relaxed, having cocktails. And I noticed this really attractive guy. He was really tall, kind of thin, and kind of like lanky. I just thought he was like very interesting. Everyone continues to party, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so hungry, because who invites you to a house party with no snacks or food? So I'm like, well, I'm gonna go to McDonald's and I'll see you guys later. So that guy, Connor, he was like, oh, well, I'll go with you. So I don't know this guy, but he is a really good friend of my friend Simeon. So I'm like, okay, well, come on, come with me. So Connor goes with me to the restaurant. And we're sitting there in the car and we're waiting for the food. And he's like leaned in. He's really like, you know, being kind of suave. He has these big blue eyes and these long eyelashes. So, you know, I was really kind of like filling my oats at this point, because I was like, he is so handsome. And I started realizing that, oh, I might have a little crush on him. Now, after the party, we definitely got in contact. We started hanging out. We went on a few like dinner dates. I met his parents. I thought he was just like a really cool guy. But I could tell that he was like kind of shady. He would just do things that would just make me like question him as like a person. After months of like hanging out and going back and forth, I mean, I kind of realized like maybe I was in his friend zone at this point, because, you know, the first night we met, everything was like really nice and everything was really lovely. And then he was like treating me like a bro. And I was just like, oh, well, where did the romance go? Like, where was it? I thought you liked me, Connor. Connor, I thought you liked me. I'll take this L. He's still a cute guy. We're still hanging out. Great body, nice six-pack, great to look at. We can just be friends. Not with benefits on the Southern Belle. Y'all already know that. I was living in an apartment at that time with my best friend Jordan, and we had went and got my cousin Candy, and we just decided to have like a little kickback at our apartment. Now, you already know, boys were involved. Jordan's aunt had like set her up on this date. So this guy came with his best friend, and so I invited Connor, and it was like three's company. Like, you know, the three of us, we each had like a guy we were kind of interested in. And it was kind of like, you know, like a triple date. Like, we were just hanging out. We were kicked back. I mean, we wanted to see like where the night was gonna go. As we're hanging out and having fun, another one of our girlfriends that we'll call Patrice calls and she's like, what are y'all doing? And we were like, oh, we're just hanging out with these guys at the apartment. And Patrice was like, well, can I come up and visit? After Patrice gets there, we are hanging out, we're having a good time, but then everyone starts getting tired because it's super late and we are kind of over it. I think we may have had a few cocktails, I don't remember, but it was just super late at this point. And we all are like, okay, well, we're gonna go to bed. So Jordan was like, okay, well, where are all these people gonna sleep? So let me set it up. Jordan's in the room with her guy, Candy's in the living room with this random guy, and then Patrice and Connor are in my room with me. So I get in bed, and Connor is by the window, I'm in the middle, and Patrice is on like the edge of the bed. And I don't know if y'all know this about me, but I get extremely hot when I'm asleep. And I'm between two human beings, so I am at this point over it. So I tell Patrice, like, get up, I can't take it anymore, like, you're gonna have to move. So Patrice, like, goes, and she's in the middle, and then the guy is by the window, and then I'm on the edge of the bed. And I am, like, at this point, just so tired, I just fall asleep. All of a sudden, I start smelling, like, this smell, like a peculiar smell, like a smell like I've never smelled before. Like, I'm not gonna say it smelled like old meat, but it smelled like old meat and like barracuda. Like, it was like just this weird aroma. And so I'm like asleep and I start getting a whiff of this like smell. And I was like, what the fudge is that smell? Like, what is that? So at this point, my sleep is disturbed. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell is this smell. And then I realized, like, I'm hearing noises, like weird noises, like a cat, like weird, creepy noises. And at this point, I'm up. So my eyes are open and I'm like, what is going on? But I'm like not moving because I'm like so freaked out. So at this point, I like literally, I'm like, oh my gosh, I think they're hooking up. So I roll off the bed and I bear crawl to my bathroom. And so my phone was actually in my bathroom. So I text Jordan and Candy and I said, oh my gosh, I think Patrice is hooking up with Connor and they're in my room. So then all of a sudden, the girls are making their way into my room. So they're crawling on the floor too. At this point, we are all in my bathroom, freaked out. Kind of found out this guy that's in the living room with Candy has exposed himself to her and he has a micro penis. Jordan's guy is like trying to like, you know, get at her. And then Patrice is in my bed with my on again, off again, honey, doing God knows what. At this point, like I'm through. Like we are all just petrified. We're sitting in this dirty bathroom and we are just like in the floor, like trying to get our lives together because we don't even know what's going on. Like we were in the Twilight Zone at this point, okay? Like we were shook. After we centered ourselves, we decided to come up with this plan that we are over. We're gonna bust out this bathroom and act like complete fools. So we come up with a plan, and all of a sudden we sprint out the bathroom. We are screaming, we are acting crazy, we are jumping on the counters, and everyone's like, what the hell is wrong with these people? We're dancing, we're like, shot, 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 shots. We are acting like a fool. At this point, everyone's like, oh my gosh, like, what is wrong with them? We go into my bedroom, we grab the comforter and the sheets that Patrice and Connor on, and we drag them to the living room, and we throw them in the living room, and honey, she's just combobulated because, you know, she was out there with her barracuda patty all out. He had his old salami out. Like, I don't know what they was doing, but I was not going to be a part of that, honey, in Jesus' name, because I'm a good Christian woman. We were just so freaked out. I mean, who does that? Like, you're supposed to be my good girlfriend, my good gal pal, and then all of a sudden you have your old fish patty out hooking up with my on again, off again, who just friends on me. I mean, that's not okay. Now, I know you're wondering, are you still friends with her? No, I'm not really friends with her, but we're not enemies either. Like, I think we just grew up and grew in different spaces. Like, a guy's never going to come in between, like, a friendship between me and a friend. Like, if you want my leftovers, fine, girl, you can have them. All you have to do is ask, you know what I'm saying? But she just snatched them. Anyways, if you guys like this story time and you like my channel, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. And go ahead, comment below and tell me what you guys want to see next, or what story you want to hear, or what video do you want me to do. Like, I want to know. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Bye.